Let's jump to this good fun story we have here from the New York Post. Kathy Griffin slammed for saying Republicans will start a civil war. The first thing I want to say
Tim,
is
she stole your line.
No.
The
New York Post is wrong. Hold on. New York Post, you need to issue a correction. She did not say Republicans will start a civil war. Oh. She never said that. That is defamation and slander of our good friend Kathy Griffin. What she said was, if you don't want a civil war, vote for Democrats in November. If you do want civil war, vote Republican. She did not say in any capacity that Republicans would start one. In fact, she didn't in any way imply either. Well, she didn't state either side would, but she implied Democrats would. Let's do some basic logic real quick. If you vote for Democrats, they win. There won't be a civil war. That means Republicans will do nothing. If you vote for Republicans and they win, and she says there will be a civil war in that capacity, well, Republicans aren't going to start a civil war after winning legitimate power.
Fighting, yeah.
The Democrats would have to start fighting with them. Otherwise, they're in power. She's actually implying Democrats will start a civil war. Many people pointed this out. She's basically issuing a threat.
Yep.
If you don't vote for us, we are going to war. Well.
And Twitter's cool with it. They're
Civil war, drink.
Yeah, leave it up.
This is the second one. She did cut the Trump head.
I think it's
and
more than
held that
second.
bloody head. This is kind of another weird, like, visceral statement.
It's just shock value. I think after that Trump head thing, she should just went, you know what? No more internet for me.
Yeah.
I think I'm done.
Siraj,
after this. I think
where's
I did
the
enough.
list?
Yeah.
Take her phone away.
Seriously.
I saw her try to work it back and say, you know, if the Democrats are in power, they'll be able to hold off the MAGA Republicans from starting some sort of war. That's what I meant by the tweet, but I don't think that landed.
Well, so she's implying that the MAGA Republicans get elected, are handed the keys to the castle, and then they're going to go, and just start running around and smashing things.
Makes no sense.
They have legitimate power. They've won an election. Why would they do anything like that?
They're all crazy white people, Tim. We don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, don't know what white people are capable of.
Well, that's true, but then you end up with people like Tim Scott that act like doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I wonder how much of Kathy is getting taken out of context because did she say this verbally or was this in text?
It's a
this
tweet.
Is a
All
tweet.
tweet. All
She's a comedian. Text your jokes don't always translate to text.
Oh, come on.
I don't think this is a joke. I
Yeah.
mean, it does seem like a cry for attention. She did have that reality TV show that was like My Life as a D-list celebrity or
she
something.
did?
Oh yeah. This is way back in the day.
She's a D-list celebrity, so I never heard of it.
Said it herself.
You know, she really does need people to notice her whenever possible. So I feel like, again, she's somewhat political openly a lot of the time, but also, you know, she has to stay part of the relevant conversation.
As somebody who's, you know, half of their tweets are completely nonsensical and hilarious. Yes, I'm saying my jokes are funny. I feel for Kathy Griffin if she's taken out of context. The only issue is she took a photo of herself holding a faux severed head of Donald Trump.
It's hard to get out of context.
Yeah, she's literal. Like, you know, look, I think my tweets are funny because I'm intentionally trolling and screwing around. And the fact that some people believe, so I'll tell you this. I tweeted when the left was ragging on the song we put out. I said, the success of Only Ever Wanted proves that deep down Americans crave powerful emo music, but the globalist corporate elite are conspiring to suppress it. And they started sharing the tweet on Reddit and other posts being like, Timpool literally thinks this. And I'm like, that was so overt in its nonsense that no sane person would believe I was telling the truth. If you were to look at Kathy Griffin as saying, and you think she's joking, then I think you're being equally dishonest.
I think this is this year's Democrats Get Out the Vote campaign. Like, if you don't vote for us, it's going to end in civil war. And they want you to believe it's Republicans, but as Tim is completely right in pointing out, it's actually the Democrats being like, we will riot. We've been doing it for a little while here. Everyone's cool when we do it, not when any Republicans do it. You know, it's kind of crazy that she can post this, it can stay up, and she's going to be like, no, I'm in the right to say it. This is a get out the vote.
It's all fear tactics. I mean, she seems clearly inspired by Joe Biden. We watched his last speech where he's talking about, you know, the MAGA Republicans are the threat to America. It's what we all have to worry about. They hate this country so long as they don't win. I think they're really just pushing fear, 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 and please get out and vote for us or else.
And it works.
Yep.